Okay, Keith, can you tell me what it is you're doing so far? What instrument do you play?
The drums, as you can see. No, I'm a guitarist. Keyboards, anything that's going, I think it needs hit.
Okay. And how do you write your songs? You know, what sort of influences you? Or
Black Sabbath mostly. No, I'm only joking. No, it depends. A lot of it comes from where I'm at as a person. You know, I can't really write someone else's experiences. I wish I could, you know, but I can't. I just try and write from where I'm at, between me and God, and a lot of them come from the point of I wish I was in a better place with him. You know, I wish I was a. Then we all write like that, you know.
which do you prefer, a film or a good book?
Film or a good book. Do you know, if you'd asked me this 10 years ago, I'd have probably said a film, but I really love reading at the minute. I'm really into. I haven't read anything Christian-y.
What are you reading at the minute?
Oh, you'll laugh at me, so you will. It's a Bernard Cromwell novel. It's Sharp's Triumph.
Right.
It's the Richard Sharp series of books, but it's a wee bit escapist, but it's just great fun.
Good.
You know.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
Yeah, loads of them. Loads of regrets.
Is there any you want to share, or even one maybe?
I suppose. Well, I mean, when you look at me, what you see is the size, and became a comfort eater, and because of a lot of things that happened in my life when I was younger, I know I became a comfort eater. After I stopped playing the rugby and all, I became a comfort eater and became I sort of seemed to take solace in that. Over the past couple of years, I've dealt with that now, you know, and we're on the way down. But that's a big regret in my life that you know, some people have other addictions, you know, and I suppose that when food was mine, I took a lot of solace in my food and all that. You know, every time something went wrong with me, I was shoveling something into my face.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, 47, you grow, you know.
Well, exactly.
So it was in the wrong direction.
What makes Soulfire Worship Band different?
Oh, we're pants basically as musicians. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. No, I think it's there's a bond, and you know, it was a funny thing. The first time I played, I'd never met Chris and Ian, and it was funny coming down to a practice with Les, you know, who I've known, and I've known Les and Gary for 20 odd years, I'm sure. 30 years nearly, I'm sure, in some ways. It just feels like 30, but you know, I sort of came down, and it's funny when you sit down with people you don't know, and all of a sudden there's a connection. And these guys are so much younger than me, you know, and, well, I wouldn't say better looking, but they're definitely younger than me. And you know, but honestly, in all honesty, there was a connection there, and I really enjoyed playing with them, you know. And at that time, I was going through some stuff I had to sort out, you know, and we got back to, you know, sort of recently, I got all the stuff sorted out and be able to sort of get back involved again with them. Yeah. And just really enjoy the guys' company, and there's a great desire to serve God, and that was the main thing, you know. It wasn't even like, you know, it isn't an issue. It's not like, you know, you turn up and you say, right, today lads, we're going to sit down and we're going to serve God. It's just, it's there.
Yeah.
You know, it's always there.
Yeah.
1 to 10, constantly. Just you come in, and that's the desire of the band. There's no ego. There's just a desire to get out there and do it to the best we can, you know.
Yeah. Okay, dokes. Next one then. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Okay, I already know the answer to that one.
I love cats too, but they don't taste as nice. You know, so.
Do you have any dogs?
I have an insane dog who's half border collie and half Dalmatian. And I used to say he was half collie and half Rottweiler. He'd bite your arm off and then run for help. But no, he's half border collie, half Dalmatian, and I love him to bits.
What do you call him?
Lucky. He was called Lucky by Tyler. He's really not a lucky dog, you know. He's just mental. You know, you could write
Fits
books
in well.
Well, you could write books about him. He just fits into our family like that, you know. He's
right. And the last question then: if you had to give advice to anyone, what would it be?
Let me see. Sort of, there's so many things go through your head, and sometimes you want to sound like dead spiritual and all, but
just first thing that comes in, just doesn't have to be spiritual.
Don't support Liverpool at the minute. That's probably it. I'm struggling with that. I've been a nearly 40 years Liverpool fan. No, I'm only joking. My advice is quite simply trust in God. You know, there is no other option really, because what else do you trust in? You know, you can't trust in politicians.
Exactly.
You can't trust in men. You know, people let you down. He's never let me down. I know that's very Christian-y and very what you hear Christians saying, but it is true.
That's
I'm
true, yeah.
saved 30 million years. No, 30, about 33 years coming. And I've let him down loads, but he's never ever let me down. He's always there when I need him, and he's there when I don't need him. You know, whenever I feel like I don't need God,
Yeah.
he's still sitting there going, "But you do," you know.
Yeah.
And you know, and you really do, because even when you think it's like that wee thing, footsteps. You know, that wee footprints thing you used to see, the wee card, and you know, there's a one set of footprints, and you're going, "Oh, but you know, that set of footprints is where were you there?" And he says, "I was carrying you," and you know, it's that simple. You know, it was just those points in your life when you think, you know, you're on your own, you're actually not, you know.
Yep.
Proof. I
There you
don't
go.
half ramble on.